Thank you for coming to create with me today. I saw this beautiful card last week. My friend Ramona made it, and she demonstrated at our last demonstrator meeting how to do it. I've named it the Starburst technique. I'm not sure that there is a name, but I love that term and I love the way it looks, and I wanted to show it to you. So I'm going to do a quick video. That means that it's sans fingernails and a lot of ink on my fingers, so just bear with me. What you'll need is some post-it notes, and you need some cardstock, a couple sponges, and a couple of ink pads. I'm using Daffodil Delight, and I'm using Pumpkin Pie and some of the new Crisp Cantaloupe. So you'll take the sticky post-it note and you're going to punch out a sun, and you're going to make sure you punch it with a little bit of the sticky part, and you're going to place that on your cardstock where you want it, and you'll kind of have to play around with it. And what you want is a little reference point, so you're going to take a pen or pencil and just eyeball the center and make a little dot there. And I've just used a piece of the cardboard from the Designer Series paper. You could use post-it notes. I think they'll tear up. This one I can use over and over again. I just cut it out and it was going to go in the trash anyway, so I might as well use it. And you're going to use that little dot as your reference point. And I'm just going to lay it right across the dot and make sure I'm covering both pieces of the, going off both sides of the cardstock. And I'm going to start with my pumpkin pie. I'm going to use a dauber, although a sponge works perfectly fine. I'm just going to use a dauber. So I'm going to take some of the pumpkin pie, and I'm going to start from the center, and I just want to work my way out. I don't need to necessarily go all the way out, although I'm right here on the edge. It's kind of short, so it's going to go probably to the all the way to the end. You can just rub it, or you can kind of twirl it. If you use a sponge, you get a little bit of a different look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pivot just a little bit. Go ahead and get a little more ink starting from the center. I can kind of run it out. I can do it lightly. It really is, every different way is going to give you a little bit different look. Again, pivoting, running just a little line there, little line there. I'm going to keep doing that. Now I'm going to just work from this side. I'm not going to worry about, now I'm going into where I'm going to put my ground, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a light line there. So I'm only doing this side now. I'm going to keep doing that, working my way around, always using that reference point. Every time it can look a little bit different, sometimes dark, sometimes light, that's okay. And a couple more. Maybe one more. Okay, so now I have this kind of a look, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in afterwards with my Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to fill that all in. I could have done it at the same time, but I found that this is so much easier to just go over the whole thing. Probably could even just use a brayer. I feel like maybe I have a little bit more control by doing it this way. Okay. Alright, so let me, I've got this done. I can take that off. Here's one I've got already done completely for you. I've colored it all in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Crisp Cantaloupe. Since this is going to be covered with grass anyway, I'm going to kind of work from the bottom. That's going to be covered. I don't want it super dark. That's just a little tip for you. And then I've got my cranberry, or my Crisp Cantaloupe, because when my ground comes in, then that's nice and light. And that's really all there is to it, but I really want to show you some samples that I made using it. Again, here's Ramona's card. Just beautiful, and we all love Lovely as a Tree, of course. And then here is my version. I did one with the silhouette of this tree here, and some ground here. My sun is a little bit bigger. It's more like a sunset. And then I did something just like Ramona's. I tried it very light, a little bit bigger circle. My Lovely as a Tree, very similar to hers. And then I have one that's completely different. I just wanted to do just the sunshine. I was inspired by a lot of sunshine cards that I've seen lately. So here I added a couple rhinestones and a little 3D butterfly. I loved it so much I even made a back cover for my iPhone. This is a clear case. I just made a little piece to go inside to brighten my day every time when I look at it. Thank you for coming to create with me today. Visit createwithme.com for more samples and inspiration. Thank you.